I'm back again, and I think I got like an hour, a little bit more than an hour to work on the game tonight. So I had an idea. I was thinking about the game today when I was doing some other things, and I think it would be neat or a good idea to like. Whoa, it's loud. So whenever you pick up the power up, all the enemies turn blue and they start going slower, but it's kind of hard to tell when they're about to come out of that weakened state, when you're about to lose your power. So I'm thinking about having the level manager send like an update to, or a notification to the player and the enemies to tell them, like, I think I'm going to call it warning. So it's like, oh, go into your warning state. And that may be like the enemies flickering on and off blue and the player going from yellow to white or something like that. So I don't think it'll be too hard to add that. I just don't need to. This drives me up the wall. Whenever you click on Level Manager, if there's one already open, it will open a new copy. Why does it do that? I just want it to open up the Visual Studio IDE and focus the Level Manager that's already there. There's no need to open up the Level Manager script in two different tabs. I don't understand that. I don't know if there's some setting that you can set, configuration option you can set to prevent that. So update, countdown, time delta time. So if it's 0, reset enemy. No, I'm game over, fast one. Power countdown. So I don't know if I need to send one warning. Do I need to send warning every time? I don't think I want to send it every time. If F power countdown is less than 2F, so and F power countdown plus time delta time is greater than 2F. So if it was more than 2, now it's less than 2. Then we're going to do warning. Just to keep all these the same, warning power. So we're got start power, end power. Now I'm going to have warning power. Warning power. See, this could use like an interface or something, so which would force both the player and the enemies to implement warning power, but they would implement them in their own ways. Warning power. So I'm going to give 2 seconds of warning. I don't know if that'll be flashing or... Because flashing is a little bit more difficult. It'd be a little bit easier to do with Playmaker. You just create an FSM, do it on and off and on and off every second or whatever. But here you have to like create variables and do a separate countdown for flashing. Warning power. So I don't know if I want to have a Boolean called warning. I could just have another color where it's a little bit lighter. 9. But yeah, playing the game, that's like the next thing you notice is like, hey, I don't know if he's about to come out of the power state. So you need a little bit of a warning there. I could just have a variable. Actually, it needs to be like in a different script, maybe. Like the Flash script. I could attach a Flash script. Pass into materials and say start flashing. I wonder if that would work. I'm going to try that. Create C#. This is going to call Flash. Flash colors. So I'm going to have public. So I'll be modifying the material or the actual color. So on the character, I'm actually changing the color. But here I'm changing materials. So yeah, I may not be able to use this. I don't like that method. Wondering, should I use like a well, it's only 2 seconds long. It just needs to flicker on and off. Actually, I can create a bool called doFlash. doFlash. doFlash gets false. Do flash gets true. Matte slow, set color. Kind of feel like I have too much going on here in this enemy script. I wish it was a separate script, but then that will mess up with this, what's going on in here. So I got set default color. Okay, set default color, slow enemy start. Set default material. I think I want to have another function called set slow material. So I'm going to grab this. So this is going to be set slow material. If do flash so I should have a countdown. Oh, maybe I don't have a countdown. Warp countdown time alive. Yeah, I don't have a countdown. Float. Flash. Countdown. Float. Flash. Interval. Gets, say 0.5. Flash countdown gets 0. Flash countdown gets flash interval. Yeah, this is getting to be too much stuff in one script. There's like too much visual stuff going on with the AI stuff now. It's almost like I need a separate script just for interface stuff. F flash countdown, subtract and assign time, delta time. If F flash countdown less than or equal to 0. So I need 2 states. Bull. Flash on. If flash on. Flash on gets false. Set default material. Else flash on gets true. I guess I'll make this slow. Set slow material. Set default material. So it should flash on 4 times. Oh, now I need to reset. F flash countdown gets F flash interval, which I should like subtract off whatever little fraction of a second there is off the flash interval that's below 0. Minus F flash countdown. So yeah, there's going to be like a little bit of a negative, probably. It could be 0 for F flash countdown, but there's probably like a point 0, 2, 4 or something. So I'm just going to take the interval, set it to the interval minus that a little bit, just so it stays at that constant rate. Otherwise, it's going to like start floating out. But nobody could probably even notice that, I'm sure. Let's see if this works. Still need to do the pathfinding for the enemies returning back to the cell. So they're slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, they're flashing! Look at that! Oh, but they're still flashing now. I think I want the flash interval. I'm actually surprised that worked so well the very first time. That's a really small interval there. Because 1 frame is it's 0.01666. So that's a quarter of a second. So the flashing. So when slow enemy end, we're going to do flash gets false. I'm going to turn stats off. I wish I could put the stats somewhere else. So do they have to put it right over on the overlay of the game? So like, should I eat them? Should I eat them? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there they go. Oh, no. So now you have that 2 seconds worth of flashing before they turn back to regular. That's pretty good. Do I want to do the bonus or fix the turning? I think the turning needs to be fixed. I'm going to do the bonus. It'll be simple. Also need to fix the enemy turning as well down the what do you call that? the perpendicular turns. Because you can see, like, right when I'm coming through here, if I hold up, there's that little bit of jankiness. Like, it's hard to get through. No! I also need to do the warp. So I think I'm going to do the bonus. So I'm going to create a new empty game object called bonus. I'm going to create new C# called bonus. Drag the bonus. I bet this isn't going to work because it hasn't initialized yet. Bonus. So the level manager, I probably also need to have a bonus spawn point. So let's go back into our editor, file, level 1. So the bonus is going to be right here. I wish I could set it halfway between those two, but I can't. So the bonus is going to be a small b, lowercase b. Level manager. So I'm going to have public vector 3 vect bonus spawn point. Then I need a float f bonus countdown. I've said before, I'll say it again, is like this is where Playmaker would be really nice, so I don't have to create all these little float countdown variables, which I could go ahead and install Playmaker, but when I first started this game, it doesn't seem like it's been 2 weeks ago, but I think it's about 2 weeks ago, I couldn't download Playmaker, like the asset store was offline, down or something, so I was like, okay, I can still do it old school, do everything myself, but it just makes things really annoying when you have to create a bin little countdown things. When in Playmaker, it's just an FSM. You say, oh, delay for 2 seconds, and there you go. So, where's it loading? I'll put it at the end. So, case B. I'm going to grab this. Add a break. Vect spawn, bonus spawn point gets. Then I just want to grab this vector mess right here. So this is almost like its own little FSM here. Let's load level, where's update? So I'm going to have another countdown. Bonus countdown. It's greater than 0. F bonus countdown. Time delta time. FF bonus countdown. Bonus countdown is less than 0. Then we're going to spawn bonus. And F bonus countdown is going to get F bonus countdown default. F bonus countdown default gets, say, 20 seconds. No, well, no. Yeah, 20 sounds good. Seems like it always takes it a while for the little bonus pop up. So I need public game object bonus prefab. Down here somewhere. Private void spawn bonus. So we're going to do instantiate bonus prefab at vector bonus spawn point quaternion. I don't even know if you need this anymore. Quaternion identity. So now we got a bonus spawned at the bonus point. I think the bonus is going to be like a little treble clef spinning. So we spawned a bonus. But I don't have a bonus prefab yet. So prefab. Pull the bonus into the prefabs. Delete this bonus. So the bonus should just be a square, I believe. Or I didn't even assign anything to it, which is fine. That is perfectly fine. That actually makes things a little bit easier. I'm going to go ahead and render it out. I'm going to go search for images. It's always good to have a little bit of modeling in every live stream. Just to make things interesting, because a stream with only code can be boring sometimes. So I found my treble clef. It needs to be fat, or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. View image. Copy. This should be kind of interesting to model, because you got the line in the center. I'm going to do it my old-fashioned way, which may not be the best way. GZ1 scale 0.5 GZ minus 0.5. Come over here, go to background, add an image, open. Oh, I never did paste this anywhere. Go ahead and paste it in GIMP. So this is like a new mechanic-y type thing, but I'm doing the model at the same time. Which usually I like to do all the mechanics first, and then go back and add the models, but I don't care. Image, canvas size. Whoa, 2646, that's big. Scale image. Width, I'll do 800. No, I want to do height 800. Image, canvas size, 800, center it up, resize all layers, resize. Going to go ahead and flatten image, flatten. I just don't know if it needs to be fatter. I think with the width it'll be fat enough. File, export as, projects, note chomper, Assets, models, guide. This will be bonus, guide, export. Go back into Blender. Up, note, Chomper, assets, models, guide, bonus guide. So now my box is the right size. 111. This could actually be 2. Grab these. GZ up 1. It can actually be 2 because the vertical space really doesn't matter in this game. There's no collisions based on how tall something is. Oh no. I wish it would scale based on the bottom. So I really want the width to take up the whole. Maybe the width could be 0.8. Like 0.8, 0.8. Z is 2. But now I need to apply. Object, apply. Scale. We don't even want to start out with these with weird values. So I think this will be a good size. The important thing, like I said before, is that the width fills that. I don't want it like super tall or anything. Like more than 2 I think would be too much. Which it looks like it may be more than 2. But 2 point whatever shouldn't be horrible. So, I don't know. I mean, I could go through here and model the width and then cut out these spaces. Kind of an interesting... But I like my other method that I did before a lot better. So, there's... I only want this to show up on the front view. So I can go from all views to front. So 3, cut these out, delete faces. Delete vertices. So I'm going to grab these GY 0.5. Whoa, why is that off like that? GY 0.4. I guess it's because I scaled it down to 0.8. It's okay. So I want to grab all of these. I just don't want that one vertices. One vertex. I'm going to move him up here to the very tippity top. I'm going to extrude this guy around. Extrude, 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 extrude. But this is a very interesting object. Because you really can't. You're going to have some overlapping of vertices, of faces. Just going, I feel like Bob Ross. I'm just going around the edges here. So I'm going to go around that edge. Very complex with all the little curls and I guess it's almost like modeling a spiral. I don't know like the correct way to model a spiral, especially an overlapping one like this. I mean, I guess a regular spiral I would do it like this, but when you got that line going through the center, that makes it pretty complicated. Spiral, Spyro the Dragon. He was Spyro, not Spiral. So yeah, anything that I model that has a lot of curves is always a real headache because I got to do so many little vertices in here to make it look right. Make it look curved. So now I'm coming down the center. I'm down the center stretch. So now I can do like one really long one right here. I'll be amazed if this turns out right with all the overlapping of vertices in this thing. If this doesn't look like complete garbage, I'll be amazed. Always had the problem with the faces not looking quite right. I could just do a stupid, you know, particle or do a flat-faced object, but then it won't look right when it turns. Okay, I'm almost up to the top. I think that's it. So I'm going to grab these two. Then I'm going to make face. Yeah. I'm going to grab them all and make face. So it looks okay. There's some overlapping, but I think it'll be okay. You can see where it overlaps doubly right there. What I should do is pull in this part a little bit, because sometimes you can really notice like the little artifacts when you got two planes smack dab right on top of each other, which is what happens in this case. So if you have one just a little bit further out, then you don't get that weird shading problem, especially if they're two different colors. But if this is just going to be one color, then I don't think it should be too bad. So that's one face. I'm going to G, Y. See, I guess I could have just left it at -0.4. Or GY -0.2. Extrude, Y. Whoa. You always got to remember, if you do the extrude and you change your mind, then it leaves all of the points there. So you got to go back and delete them. Extrude Y. So if I put delete, if I press escape right here, it's already created all of those extruded vertices. So if you press escape, it doesn't delete those. 0.4? Yeah, looks right. So there you go. Hey, it doesn't look half bad. So we want to select all the faces. I don't think I have to be in face select mode. But I'll go ahead and do it. Smooth faces. Edges and I don't know what smooth edges and smooth vertices are, but I'll go ahead and turn it on. But now you see like the wanky faces. I think I can recalculate normals. May fix some of that. But you can still notice a little bit of problems right there. Sometimes you can... Let's see, if I go back into 3, zoom out, go back to vertices, press Z, select all these. I think I scale Y0. See, that didn't do anything. Scale Y1. So you notice this is where they're overlapping, and you notice that little bit of where it looks like they're striped lines. So I think what I want to do, grab these. Actually, it's almost like I need these as separate faces. Grab these two. Grab these two. Grab these two. Grab these two. 1, 3. Scale Y. Bring them in just a little bit. Just so you don't have that weird face-on-face action going on there. I still notice like a little bit of problems here. But I think it's okay. I mean, from ways off, you really won't even notice. Files, save as. I'm going to call this bonus 1 because I may have other bonuses. Bonus 01. So now I want to go back into Unity. Unity. Go to my models. There's the bonus. Pull it under. So I got my bonus now. Ooh, look at that. Why are the normals all messed up? I did recalculate normals, but it didn't figure out the right normals. So maybe I have to calculate the stupid normals myself. Or not calculate, but specify the normals myself. Come on. Why? Ugh, quit starting 2. So you actually can go in under here. Yeah, there it is, normals. So look like those are right. Oh, my foot's killing me. Oh, okay. Select this face. So I should see a normal sticking out right there. Maybe it is. Yeah, it looks like it's sticking out. Normals. Calculate. Those are sticking out. Yeah, it looks like it's sticking out the right way right there. File. Save. Wonder if it's something with the exporter. It sure doesn't look right there. It's like it's got half of it. So yeah, I can always do, I think it's Control T. So now we got all the little vertices. All the little faces now. File, save. Okay, so converting the triangles manually fixed the problem. Looks pretty good. I think it'll look better spinning. But I do need to add a collider. Physics. Capsule collider. So I'm going to set this to 0, 0, 0. Capsule collider. Radius is going to be 0.4. Y, the height is going to be 2, and Y is going to be 1. Not that it has to be perfect or anything. So bonus, apply. The bonus should be at 0. Oh, I don't see it. Well, there it is. Yeah, it's just right outside. But there should be a new bonus. Level manager. It should have thrown an error if I hadn't assigned the bonus yet. Level manager. I'm going to delete. Going to apply. Make sure. Then delete. Oh, actually, I want to go prefab. Bonus. Get the model. Go to material. I'm going to use my standard power up material. Why can't I drag? Yeah, so now it's gold, which looks a little bit better. Apply. I could make it purple or something later, but it'll be gold for now. So, level manager. Bonus prefab. I'm going to click on my prefabs and drag my bonus prefab onto the prefab slot. Oh yeah, still got the countdown. I can turn off countdown temporarily. Level manager script. Make the countdown like 1 or something. Bonus countdown default is 1. But I didn't think about it, but if the countdown expires before the next countdown, we don't want to spawn 2 objects. So we need to delete the old one before we create a new bonus. Maybe have a little bonus delay between spawning bonuses. I don't know if the bonus like ever goes away on its own in the standard like Pac-Man game. Like if it pops up a little raspberry, does the raspberry ever go away? I'll have to watch some video of that. Because I know eventually it'll spawn new bonuses. But I'm just not sure if that bonus ever goes away. Bonus countdown. Bonus countdown is greater than 0. We're going to subtract off time delta time. Bonus is less than 0. We're going to spawn a bonus. Bonus countdown gets bonus countdown default. So it's going to spawn one every second. I'm going to leave this off. So we're not going to spawn a new bonus until the current bonus is collected. Where's the bonus? Where's the bonus? Well, I did get the flashing working on these guys. I need to have like a little door that opens up too. So like now if you get eaten, it's your own fault because he was flashing before. I need to make the pupils on these characters a little bit bigger because right now they look like little golf balls. So I haven't seen a bonus yet. F bonus countdown gets F bonus countdown default. And spawn bonus Instantiate bonus prefab, evade bonus spawn point, returning an identity. What's going wrong now? Does one ever get spawned out here? I should probably put it in the room as well. Oh, there it is! Yay! So I guess I just never did set that initial value. It won't let me pass! Let me pass! So bonus is going to have private void rotate game object transform rotate vector 3 dot up, and what do we want this to be? 90f times time dot delta time. Oh, it's not rotating. Did I put the bonus script on the bonus object? Prefab. Bonus. It's got the bonus script. Let me just do 90. I would think this would make... Oh, I never did call rotate. That's what the problem is. Rotate. So, instead of reinventing the wheel, I think I'm just going to take the pellet code, plop it in there. Hey, it's spinning. I like that. It'd be nice if it like kind of just like grew. Or faded in or something. This is actually looking like a real game. That's kind of scary. No! I need to put the bonus in the room. Oh, I need to name the bonus as well. Level manager. Game object. GOBJ gets game object. Blah. GOBJ dot name gets bonus. GOBJ dot transform dot set parent to, I'm going to be really dirty right here. Do a game object dot find room dot transform. So I'm assuming that room exists. If it doesn't, we're going to have big problems. Which, it's like, just make sure room exists. Okay, so I'm going to grab the pellet code. On trigger enter, I'm going to do this. Oh! Oh! Collides with player 1. Score. Find score. Get component score. add bonus score. Instantiate. I don't know if I want an explosion yet. But I do need to go into score. Public void add bonus score. I'll just say I score add and assign 500. I'm just making these up right now. Oh, and I need to change prefab bonus, change the collider to a trigger. So there it is, the bonus, yay! 500 points, yay! So really, after I collect the bonus, then I need to set the bonus countdown timer again. Like all the little notes. Oh, that's a problem. So they were flashing and I ate another power pellet. So I do on enemy slow enemy start. I need to say do flash gets false. I didn't think about that case. That's one thing about game programming is think of all these little small cases that rarely ever happen. Well, that actually happens pretty frequently. It's like you collect one and then they start flashing, which, see if I can see this. Now if I collect that one, now they're back to being dark blue. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. Oh, but my character is back to regular white. That's not right. So flashing, collect. Actually, my character goes back to white during the warning, which I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the character later. Warning power, I'm just going to say forget it. The ghosts are flashing, or the enemies are flashing, that's enough. So do I want to do... Yeah, that's way too fast now. So go to level manager. I want to make it 5 seconds. Countdown default. So when that's going to hit 0, not getting any more bonuses. Then when the bonus is eaten, I'm going to do level game object find level manager dot get component level manager, then say reset bonus countdown. So level manager, public void reset bonus countdown, because you want it to be a little while, otherwise you could just like sit right there and eat all the bonuses. So F bonus countdown gets F bonus countdown default. And this also gives you the option, if you just call this one function, if you want to have it where it takes longer to spawn a bonus, like at a higher level, or as you collect more bonuses, it takes a little bit longer for the bonus to spawn, then you can do it right here in this function and not have to worry about mucking around with the code, the collision code, putting that in the collision code. But actually, that looks pretty darn good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. It does pop in kind of abruptly. So I could just hang out here. I collected it. There's a new one. Get another 500 points. Also need to add a sound effect. Wait, that didn't add to bonus score, did it? Yeah, it did. Okay. I think I want to go back and go into GarageBand and make some neat little sound effects. Especially like eating these little pellets. Because I don't like the BFXR sound that I generated for that. All the BFXR sounds sound really harsh. I like the flashing enemies. See, they're getting faster. Whoop, whoop. Gotta get a bonus. Gotta get a bonus. Yay! It was like I know that guy wasn't coming after me because he can't go down a side street, whatever you want to call it. Yay, bonus! Woo! No, 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 no! I still need to have a enemy death animation. Now, is this going to spawn a second bonus on top of that bonus? I should probably delete all of the bonuses. But if I put the bonus in the room and I delete everything in the room, then it shouldn't be a problem. Unless I'm only deleting the enemies in the room. I like the flashing though. Worked out really well. Oh no! He's coming after me! Yay! I win. I could do a quickie sound effect. Okay, so I'm going to save, file, save, close this, keep my editor open. BFXR, do a power up. It's pretty good. These all sound the same to me. Export. Bonus wave. Okay. So I guess I will go ahead and create a bonus explosion object. They can have like a poof of little treble clefs. Create a new empty bonus explosion. Gonna have audio, sound effects, bonus, play on awake. So I need a new script. Create bonus explosion. Bonus explosion. Similar to pellet explosion. I'm going to copy all this. Pellet explosion. Bonus explosion. which I'm using bonus explosion loosely. It's like it really is an explosion. It's like what happens to the bonus after it's been deleted, after it's been collected. So after 5 seconds, it's going to delete itself. I really should put this in a room or something. I could also add a particle effect. Bonus explosion. I want to make this a prefab. So I think, like on pellet, I have pellet explosion. Pellet. Instantiate. So bonus. Where's my bonus? Bonus. I'm going to have public game object bonus explosion prefab. So this will be bonus explosion prefab. Save, then go to my bonus prefab, drag on my bonus after it reloads, there it goes, bonus explosion. So there it is. Interesting that guy bounced backwards. Oh no! Okay, I deserve that one. It doesn't look like the bonuses leading. So it may be possible to get 2 at a time, I don't know. Okay. Got about 10 minutes. I'm going to see if I can do a particle effect. So I'm going to go and take this image. Go ahead and grab this. Going to make it yellow. Edit. Fill with foreground color. Select, invert, delete, no. Layer, transparency, add alpha. Okay, so now I have this. Image, scale image, 512, scale. Now I should make it white so I can make it any color I want, but I'll just go ahead and leave it as this goldish type color. File, export as, assets, texture, bonus 01 particle, export. So now I go into textures, bonus 1 particle, make sure it's the same sprite, 2D and UI. So now it's a sprite, apply, so now you can see the transparency. So I'm going to go to my prefab, Bonus explosion. Move this to 0, 0, 0, just so I know it's where it is. Zoom in. Then I'm going to create an particle system below that. Going to change the renderer. Oh, so I got to do the material next. Material, create, material, matte, bonus particle. Going to set the texture to bonus 0, 1 particle. And make it cut out so I get the transparency. So that should be set. Going to go back to my particle system. Going to select matte bonus particle. Hey, look at the little, so cute. I wish it would like do a little poof type thing. Shape. Want to rotate this. Negative 90, so now they're popping upward. Stop. Mission. 10 is good. I don't want looping. Stop. Simulate. Cone. Oh, they got new shapes. Sphere, hemisphere. I have to play with this later. I wonder if I can do a rotate over time. Angular velocity 45. Simulate. Oh, it's got to be faster than that. Simulate. That looks pretty good. Lifetime. Make this 1, 1, 5. Size. Wish I could have it where it just goes down, up, down. Okay, I want it small. Big. Small. Stop, simulate. See, it doesn't. It doesn't change. Collision. I'm not dealing with that. Lights, trails. Can I change this? Simulate. I don't think that affects any of that. So I need to change the shader to particles additive. That's good. Apply. I'm going to delete this. There it is. Whee! there's like a delay. Maybe I need to pre-warm that particle effect. Prefab, bonus explosion. I can't pre-warm it because it's not looping. Yeah, I'm still not perfectly, I don't perfectly understand why sometimes these settings apply and sometimes they don't. What if I put this to 2? 1. I think I want the speed a lot faster. That's good. Apply. Okay, I think I'm done for tonight. Hopefully be back again sometime soon. Probably be doing the Game Dev podcast tomorrow, April 9th, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Eastern United States of America time. So anyway, hopefully be back soon. Thanks everyone for watching.